I'm Kathy Bingaman, and I'm from the Sturgis and Three Rivers, well, it's the St. Joseph County COA. There, I'm adjusting the camera a little bit there. St. Joseph County COA. And today we're going to do some chair yoga. Close my door back here. Here you go. Sorry about that. I am in my dining room at home. We've moved our table out of the way, and this is my dining room, so that's where we're going to be doing our class today. We're going to be doing some chair yoga, and it's going to be 45 minutes of stretching and yoga poses and some breathing, and the breathing you can use throughout the rest of your week, not just in yoga class, because it's good to know how to do this and to calm yourself whenever you need to. For the class today, you will need a chair, nice sturdy chair. Mine is without arms. You should have one without arms. And my chair is on a yoga mat. You don't have to have a yoga mat. I just have one because I'm on a wood floor and I don't want my chair to slide. So if you're on carpet and you have a chair on carpet and your chair doesn't move, that's okay. As you can see, I have on exercise clothes, something comfortable for you. I am barefoot. You can be barefoot or you can have your shoes on. If you feel you have better stability with your shoes on, a pair of tennis shoes, you are welcome to do that. I don't recommend like high heels or anything like that. I'm sure that's a different class. Anyways, you will also need some water to drink. I put my water out of the way so that I don't trip on it or spill it, because that would be awful. So I'm going to put mine off to the side, but make sure you have something to drink. And you are allowed to stop and drink anytime during the class that you want. So I'm going to put mine out of the way. Okay, here we go. We're going to get started. Like I said, it's about 45 minutes. I want you to follow along. This is a class for everybody. Even if you're a beginner, you can do this. You adapt each exercise or pose that we do to wherever you are in your class. So if it's hard for you to do something, then you can back off a little bit. And if you've taken yoga before and you can go farther than we're doing, then feel free to do that. But this is for everybody, okay? So, first of all, we're going to start out sitting in our chair. But before you sit, I'd like you to back up to the chair so that you can feel the edge of the chair on the back of your legs, so you know where to sit down. Okay, have a seat. Now, I am going to sit on the front of my chair here, nice and tall, with my feet flat on the ground. And my hands are going to be in what's called the resting position. So your palms can be up or your palms can be down. That's your choice. We're going to sit up nice and tall here. Take a nice deep breath. We're breathing in and out our nose. So nice breath in your nose. Nice breath out of your nose. All right, we're going to sit here and work on our breathing a little bit. Now, like I said before, this is important to practice this, during the rest of your week. Like if you can't sleep or you're very anxious, go back to this deep breathing and it should help you. So let's put our hand on our belly, somewhere in the area of our navel. And this way we can feel our belly rise and fall with our breaths. So when you inhale, the air goes in and your belly goes out. So inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, your belly goes in. So let's try this a few more times. Remember, air is in and out your nose. When you inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, your belly goes in. We're going to work on this for a few minutes, so I'd like everyone to close your eyes down. Just sit quietly, sitting up nice and tall, and let's pay attention to our breathing. So when you inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Nice deep breaths. This might be the opposite of what you're used to breathing, or for instance, we walk around with our belly sucked in, and we need to stop that and breathe properly. So now when you inhale and your belly goes out, let's breathe as deep as you can. Let's get as much air in as you can. Now exhale all of that air out. Let's do even deeper breaths. Breathe in so deeply that you feel your collarbones rise. Now let's work on making our inhalations and exhalations equally long. So the amount of time that you breathe in, breathe out the same amount of time. Let's do that. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, when you inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Now, on top of all of those things to do, let's try to slow our breathing down. So inhale, belly goes out, nice deep breath. And exhale slowly. Good job. Before you open your eyes, let's have everyone think of an intention for the day. Hopefully it's a happy thought. Maybe something you want to do or accomplish. Inhale your intention in. And exhale. Open your eyes. Breathe your arms up high. Put your hands together overhead. Exhale, down to prayer pose. Very good. Now we're going to start with sun salutations, and these are our way to warm up your body for the rest of the poses. And you can do sun salutations in a chair or standing, and we're going to do them in the chair today. I want you to remember the breathing we just worked on during this next segment. And when I say inhale and exhale, you know how to do that too. So here we go with the sun salutations. We're going to go through them 3 times. So your arms come down, reach high and wide overhead. Deep breath as your arms come up all the way to the top. Exhale to a forward fold. Arms go out, and then all the way down to the ground. As you reach the ground, drop your head, relax your shoulders, look under your chair if you can. Inhale, bring this knee up. Can you bring it all the way up to your chest? Relax your shoulders and look to the sky. Exhale, bring your forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. Inhale your arms high and wide again. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Reach as high as you can. Exhale to forward fold. All the way down to the ground. Relax your neck and your head. Inhale your other knee up this time. Bring it all the way up. Relax your shoulders, look to the sky. Exhale, your forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down, inhale. There, we just did one series on both sides. Exhale to forward fold. All the way down. Can you look under your chair? Inhale, this knee up. Look to the sky. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down, arms high and wide. Reach higher this time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your other knee. Bring it up. Head all the way to the sky. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. There, we've done it twice. Here's our third time. Reach high and wide. Reach higher. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your knee up. Really hug your knee. Look to the sky. Forehead to your knee. Really hug that knee. Drop your foot down. Arms come up. Reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your knee up. Look to the sky. Really hug that knee, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down, reach nice and high and wide. Put your hands together. Have them come down, your elbows come out. Point your hands to the ground and dive forward. Can you get all the way to the floor? And reach up. Hands together. Down. Midline. Hands point to the ground. Dive down all the way to the ground. Palms out. Up. Hands together and come down. Very good. Let's put our hands in our resting pose. Close your eyes for a second and pay attention to your breathing again. Inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Good job. Let's put our arms out to the side. Let's do some slow arm circles. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Arms to the side, and we're going to do some shrugs. Try to get your shoulders up to your ears. Bring them up, and let them go back down. So here we go. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, and exhale. Very good. Let's clasp our fingers together like this, and then turn them inside out, forward. My ring is in the way. There we go. And inhale, bring them up. Reach as high as you can. Exhale, bring them down. Now, if this hurts, don't do that or adapt it. If it's a good stretch, that's good. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale and exhale down. Good job. Now we're going to grab our hands behind. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. You can stay facing forward. Clasp your hands behind and try to bring your shoulder blades together, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breaths. Good job. Ooh, shake those out. Feels pretty good. All right, now let's take one arm across, and you can hold it here, or you can hold it here. Just don't hold it on your elbows. And you're trying to get your shoulder down. We're not having our arm up here. We're going to try to get our shoulder away from our ear. So wherever you're going to be, sitting up nice and tall, pull on that arm. Nice deep breaths. When you inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Good job. Let's do the other side. So the other arm comes across. Wherever you want to hold on to it, try to get your shoulder away from your ear. Sitting up nice and tall. Deep breaths. Good job. Shake your shoulders out. Hands. Good job. Now we're going to stretch our neck. Now we do this very gently because we don't want to hurt your neck. And if you feel pain, don't do that. But let's give it a try. So one hand points down towards the ground. Other arm, we breathe it up. Bend your elbow and grab your head, if you can, around your ear in that area. Pushing this hand towards the ground and gently pull your head sideways. You don't have to go very far and feel a really strong stretch. Make sure you're sitting up tall and still breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good job. Reach your hand up, down to the side. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So that hand pushes towards the floor. Other arm comes up. Bend over, grab a hold of your head by your ear. Tip your head. Very good. Reach up and back down. All right, now we're going to do some lateral flexion. You're going to sit on the edge of your chair, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to breathe both of our arms up, nice and high. We're going to bring one arm down. Grab the side of your chair somewhere. Get a hold of your chair and pretend like you're sandwiched between two pieces of glass, and then just reach sideways. We're not bending forward like this, but sideways. Make sure when you're doing this, you're not holding your breath. Nice deep breath. In and out your nose. let's do the other side. Hand comes down, grab a hold of the chair, pretend like you're between panes of glass, and lean sideways, really reaching that arm out. You should feel a stretch all the way down your side. Reach up, both arms. And now we're going to hinge forward at our waist and do what's called an airplane. So we're going to exhale, hinge forward, look at the ground, and have your arms come up high behind you. Looking at the ground. Have your arms come back forward. Let's sit up, reach high overhead. Reach as high as you can. And now let's hinge forward again, reaching forward. Look at the ground, arms come up behind you. Arms come forward. Inhale. Here we go, last one. Reach forward. Ground, arms up behind, strong stomach. Good job, sit up. This time our arms are coming out to the side. They're parallel with the floor, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to do a helicopter. So we're going to turn slowly to one side. So you have an arm out front and one behind. Twist back to the front. Inhale. Now exhale to the other side. Inhale to the front. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to the front, and arms come down. Let's all get a drink real quick. So grab a hold of your water and get a drink. It's amazing how thirsty you can get doing yoga, especially when it's so hot outside. All right, sitting up nice and tall now. We're going to bring an ankle over our knee. Now, if you can't get your ankle all the way up here, that's okay. You might only get here, crisscrossing, or here, wherever you can get, that's fine. The goal is to get it up on top, sitting up nice and tall and sitting equal through both sits bones. So you're not leaning over in the chair, you're sitting equally on the chair. Very good. Now sitting up nice and tall, we're going to pull our toes back towards our knee, back in this direction, because that helps protect our knee, and slightly push down on the knee. Now if this causes actual pain, don't do that. But if it's a stretch that you can feel all the way up in your hips, that's a different story. I know some people are more flexible than others. My husband's doing this along with me in the living room here, and I'm hearing him moan at this part. He is not so flexible, but he's working on it. So wherever you can be in this stretch, everyone's different, sitting up nice and tall. Now, if you'd like a little more to this stretch, you can actually lean slightly forward, your chest coming forward, your chin coming forward. It's not this, we're not collapsing down. It's just slightly leaning forward. You can feel even more of a stretch in that hip. This is a good stretch if you have your sciatic nerve bothering you. Make sure you're still breathing too. Nice deep breaths. Let's sit up. Bring that foot down. We're going to do the other side. Same thing. So sitting up equally through both sits bones. Again, you may only be here. You may be here. The goal is to get your foot up on top of your leg. And pull those toes back towards the knee. One side will probably be better than the other. This is my not so good side. You can probably see it doesn't go as far down. So sitting up nice and tall, and slightly push on that knee, and feel that stretch all the way through your hip. If you want a little more, lean forward just a little bit. Deep breaths in and out your nose. Good job. Let's sit up. Put that foot down. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to put both hands on the knee we just dropped down. Straighten our other leg and flex our foot. Make sure that all of your weight is on the bent knee only. We never want to push on a straight leg like this. So we've got both hands stacked, toe up, and just lean forward with your chest. You might only lean forward a little bit and already feel a huge stretch all the way up the back of your leg. Remember, that foot is flexed. Deep breaths. Sit up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to put both our hands on this side, on the bent knee, straighten the other leg, toe is up, doing the flex foot, lean slightly forward. Breathing in and out through your nose. Good job. Sit up. Now we're going to turn sideways in our chair. So everyone turn sideways. The back leg is going to be, your knee is bent and your foot pointing that direction. You're hanging onto the back of the chair. The front leg is going to come on across the other knee. So you're sitting cross-legged. You're going to take the front arm and put it on the inside of the knee. So you look like this, sitting up nice and tall. Okay? And we are going to turn towards the back of the chair. So I'm going to turn my back facing you. And you're going to help twist by pushing against the knee with your arm. So every time you breathe out, you twist a little further towards the back of the room. So it looks like this. Twist around. When you exhale, try to twist a little bit more. Sitting up nice and tall. Don't collapse down in. Sit up nice and tall. Have your head keep turning. How far can your head turn? Deep breaths. Good job. Untwist. Get out of your pretzel shape. Turn around to the front. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So back leg, the knee is bent. Toes are pointing that way. You're going to hang on to your chair. Front leg crosses over. Back leg. Sit comfortable in your chair. Sit up nice and tall. Arm goes on the inside of the knee. And you're going to use that arm to help you twist around towards the back of the room. Every time you exhale, twist a little bit further. And make sure your head keeps twisting in the direction. Okay? So here we go. Exhale and turn around towards the back of the room. Have your head keep turning, even though your body stopped. Twist, come around to the front. All right, let's have our arms up. We're going to have them look like a football goal post, okay? And we're going to bring our arms forward so that our elbows and our hands touch. And then open them back up and have them go so far like you're trying to touch your shoulder blades in the back. So here we go, forward. We'll exhale here. And inhale when you open. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Let's shake them out. All right. We're going to stand up and work on some balance. So make sure that you're careful when you stand up in case you're a little dizzy from doing some of those poses. Let's go ahead and stand up. Okay, let's go around to the side of our chair. I'm going to move mine so I stay in the camera. Okay, you're going to stand next to your chair, hanging onto the chair. We're going to stand on the leg that's closest to the chair. So, hanging onto the chair, we're going to lift the other leg forward. Now, if you feel you can let go of the chair. Bring your foot down, bring it out to the side. And down, and to the back. And down. Now let's bring a knee up. Again, if you think you can let go of the chair. It's your choice. And let's open the knee. Close the knee. And down. Good job. We're going to do a tree pose. So you're hanging onto the chair. We're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair. You have some options. You can do a little kickstand, hanging onto the chair. You have your leg here, or if you want, you can bring it all the way up. That's your choice. I'm going to bring mine right here. Standing up nice and tall, hanging onto the chair. It helps if you find a focal point Find something to stare at. Inhale, you can bring your arm to here or all the way up, which is ever comfortable for you. Push your foot into your leg and your leg back into your foot while staring at that focal point. And if you want, you can bring your other arm up. Don't forget to breathe. If you fall or wobble, that's okay. Just start it again. Good job. Let's come down. Wonderful. Let's do the same thing on the other side. It's a little harder to do than it looks. So we're standing on the other side now. We're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair, hanging on to the chair. Again, you can do this hanging on, or if you want to, you can let go. Let's bring our leg forward. Bring it down to the side. Let's bring a knee up. Again, you can let go if you want. Now open the knee. Close the knee. And down. Good job. Let's do the tree pose. So we're going to stand on this leg. You have the same options as before. You have a little kickstand here or all the way up. Push your foot into your leg and your leg back into your foot. Find your focal point to stare at. Stand up tall. When you're ready, inhale. If you want to bring your arms up, and if you feel sturdy enough, go with your other hand. Relax your shoulders. Deep breaths in and out your nose. Job. Come on down. Wonderful. Now we're going to face our chair, and we're going to do a down dog with the chair. Now normally you have your hands on the ground and your feet behind you, but we're going to use the chair. So hang on to the chair, step your feet hip distance apart, push back, you can see what I'm doing. And now just drop your head and your shoulders down between your arms and look at the ground. Drop your head down between your shoulders as much as you can. Deep breaths. Good job. Let's come on up. Hang on to your chair. We're going to do cat and cow, standing up. So you're going to curl your hips underneath and then tip them the other way and drop your belly down, look up, and your hips go the opposite direction. So here we go. Curl your hips under and arch your back up as high as you can. Pull your belly up. Now drop it down. So look forward. Rotate your hips back. So let's do it again. Curl under. Rotate your hips the other direction. Look up. Let's do it again. Curl them under. Arch your back. And relax it back down. Let's do a couple more of these with our breaths. Belly down. Look up. Arch your back. Curl your hips under. And let it sink down. Good job. All right, let's stand up again. We're going to come back to the front of our chairs. Get line in the center. Before you sit down, make sure you know where your chair is and you can feel it on the backs of your legs. Okay, now take a step forward. Have your feet about this far apart. We're going to inhale, have our arms up overhead. The arms swing around and come forward and bend your knees, but don't sit down. Squat. Helps if you have your feet far enough apart. Let's do it again. Inhale. Okay, if you need your feet a little bit farther apart, you can do that. Here we go. Arms come around and forward. Tuck your hips under. Reach to the sky. Let's do it again. Stand up, reach. Around. Squat. Good job. Let's stand up. Now back up to the chair so you can feel it. Go ahead and sit down. Good job. Good job. Let's have our fists out front and we're going to rotate just our fists. Other direction. Good job. Let's open up our fingers and we're going to touch pointer finger to our thumb, middle finger to our thumb, ring finger to our thumb, pinky to our thumb. Opposite. Pinky to our thumb, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger. Now open your fingers wide, and now into a fist. Open them wide, into a fist. Wide, into a fist. Good job. Let's put our hands in our resting position, sitting up tall. We're going to turn our head to one side as far as it can go, just our head. And have your eyes continue like they're trying to look behind your head. Now let's turn our head the other way, slowly to the other direction. Your head quits moving, your eyes still go. Front, other direction again, sitting up tall, back to the front, other direction. our chairs, our hands in a resting pose. I want you to close down your eyes and just pay attention to your breathing. Let's try to relax wherever there's any tension in your body. Relax your hips, down your legs, all the way to your feet. Wiggle your toes and then hold them still. Relax your face, down your neck into your shoulders, down your arms to your fingertips. Wiggle your fingers, then hold them still. Let's try to make our bodies completely still. Nice deep breaths. Now before you open your eyes, remember your intention for the day, that word or phrase. Open your eyes, inhale your intention in, arms high and wide, hands together at the top, bring them down the midline. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed my class today. I'm Kathy Bingaman, and this class is brought to you by the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging. And I hope you enjoyed the class and join me next time for chair yoga.